Aloha, it's Kellie Hosaka. Today I wanted to talk about a concept called power versus force. It's actually a book by Dr. David Hawkins that I read many years ago. And what's interesting is that his concept is about power, which is kind of like today the law of attraction, where things are just attracted to you, energy is high, vibration is high, and synchronistic events happen. Versus force. And force is a lower level energy. And what I was looking at today was what's happening over the internet and the way business in general has changed. When I started my business in 1995, I was taught, work hard, here are the numbers, pound that phone and go through the numbers. And almost like I felt like push, 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 push. And I had never done anything like that before. I was never in sales or anything, but I was taught a system of numbers. And of course, the law of averages kicks in and it does work. But what's interesting today is with social media and everything on the internet, and so many people are just giving for free. Subsequently, you can get any kind of information if you really want to study. And so many people are willing to help. And now it's a world of really like-minded individuals connecting worldwide. So what does that mean and how does it affect us? Well, what I'm seeing, and it's what I've been feeling a long time in our business too, is that things are changing. So what used to work forcefully, so another example would be TV commercials, right? We would have to sit in front of TV. There was no choice. And the commercials were forced really to our subconscious, and subsequently advertising worked. Or the newspaper where there's like big, ads and everything. Now we know that since social media, everything has changed. Those commercials are no longer working because everybody can watch on demand on YouTube or Hulu or those kind of things, and most people don't even watch their TV, or if they do, they'll record it and skip the commercials. So everything's changing. And so it's interesting because when you look at that, you're really getting to watch what you want. You're not going to be subjected to forced messages anymore. So what does that mean for business? What does that mean, with all of this social media going on and people connecting all over the world and information being free? Well, to me, it's so much, it's like this power versus force book that I read a long time ago, because what's happening is the law of attraction, or you've heard the term now, attraction marketing, is saying that people will be attracted to you or your company or your products, whatever you have, if really you're doing it with a feel-good attitude, right? So it's like the power, the law of attraction is power, where people are coming to you voluntarily, and it's actually, when you think about it, didn't that always work that way? Like there's that term about people want to buy but they never want to be sold. And even though we knew that, somehow, I was kind of taught to the disciplines of numbers, and I was kind of taught the the skill sets of words. And not that you're not supposed to learn all of that, because you definitely need to learn some skill, no doubt about it. But it's how it feels. If it's too pushy or it's too forceful, the person doesn't feel good. And I can tell you from my side, I've definitely been in a situation where I've made so many mistakes because I didn't feel good. And see, when you don't feel good at the end, then believe me, all the money in the world doesn't mean anything. So I just wanted to talk about that today and expand on this power versus force concept that's going on. And then I ask you to kind of like examine your own values, because see, things have changed so much on the way we were taught in school which is to me a very forceful thing. Like we had to go to school, we had to take 6 classes, we had to do well in all. Well, that's not how life goes. Everybody chooses their specialty, and then you have fun doing it, and then you are willing, to do it all the time because why? Because it's fun for you. And doesn't that make sense? Because you'll excel like crazy. So anyway, I just wanted to address that today. Just something to ponder on. So are you running through life in a powerful way that will attract people to you? Or are you running through life in a forceful way where you're trying to force your success, or you're trying to force your relationships, or where you can just relax? Have fun, don't get me wrong, have fun and be passionate about whatever you're doing so that you want to do it all the time because it's your fun anyway. Okay? So thanks so much for listening today. Hope that shed some light bulbs in your mind. Sure did mine. Take care. Aloha.